Hey, sweetie, it's Renee. We're going to be doing your message from Spirit. I don't have any message or anything from you, so I'm guessing you just want a general reading. Okay, here we go. General works best with the message of Spirit from Spirit anyways, just kind of seeing what comes up here. So what's interesting as I'm going into this, I'm picking up the word taxi, yellow cab company, or yellow cab. But without much else around it. We're working with the Everyday Witches Tarot as well as the Witches Oracle. I was just really drawn to the Witches Oracle as I started clearing my space to go into your reading. We'll see what comes up there too. Okay, so Gargoyle comes up from the Oracle. I do read the Oracle, so let's see here. Gargoyle. To some, gargoyles are protectors. They are said to protect the place they are bound to. The gargoyles supposedly come to life during the dark hours, fly through the city, and keep threats, both physical and spiritual, away from their buildings. When the sun comes up, the gargoyles return to their roosts, becoming inanimate stone once more. Witches have always sought out the gargoyle spirits for protection, and the gargoyle card in this reading is now serving as a warning that you have let your guard down lately, and that protection needs to be put back into place. The incantation for gargoyle, which you can use as an incantation, a mantra, or you can totally ignore it. Gargoyle, take flight and surround me with light that will drive negativity away. Be it human or sprite, in the day or night, keep me safe, I do ask every day. And then the cards that came up, present, challenge, advice. So present, we have the Page of Swords, starting a new venture, going into something, it could be something like a business, a job, a new hobby, or, another thing like purchasing a home, purchasing a car, but going into something new and fresh to you. And you're going in with collected information, definitely a lot on your shoulders, a lot of maybe reading articles online, talking to other people. So it feels like there's a lot of knowledge here. But even all the knowledge and all the information that you have entering into this situation, you may have come up against things that took you off guard, surprised you, made you feel like maybe a little bit dizzy, out of balance. And that is just, no matter how prepared we are with knowledge, life tends to get in the way. Going forward, the challenge here, we have judgment. So going into this new venture, could be a new relationship, just something new in your life that you thought you were prepared for. Releasing expectations. Perhaps there were a lot of expectations you went into this with, feeling, you have the knowledge, you have the information, everything's going to work out as you desire, and then coming into the situation, you start running into roadblocks or people reacting in different ways. Perhaps people you thought would be proud of you or excited for you, they end up becoming jaded, rude, or question your choices in life. I'm getting a vibe that a lot of this is not not underway yet. This kind of like this anxiety, this feeling like you have other people's judgment on your shoulders. I feel like that's something coming up for you. It could be something you're in the process of now, but I'm getting that coming up vibe feeling in that challenge area. It could be too that you're getting ready to make a step, and right before you enter into that change, file for a business license, whatever it might be, right before you make that change, then people start kind of putting their disbelief and their negativity on you, and it makes you worried. So the advice, definitely stepping back from the people that are causing you to worry about yourself, worry about your decision-making skills, worry about how the outcome is going to be. Stepping away from those people and just listening to positive messages. So perhaps, there are books with positive messages you can pick up. You can sit and meditate and listen to yourself deeper. Listening to trusted friends and advisors who have been there, or who have made other large choices in their life that people look at them and say, what are you doing, or what are you thinking about? Not everyone got to where they were because they have cheerleaders in their corner. A lot of people had to turn their back to the booing section, basically, and just move forward into their lives and going into things where they were getting the vibe, where they were getting pulled. So like leaving behind, like, perhaps it's friends or just a couple coworkers, and they're like, I've been here, I've done this, it didn't work for me, so it's not going to work for you. Or, this is silly. Why are you moving in with this person? You've only known them for however long. But you got to let go of their thoughts and expectations they're putting on you. Let go of your fears. Let go of the things that are not turning out exactly how you envisioned because you had, prior knowledge of how certain parts of this were going to go. Just releasing some of that and allowing positivity in, maybe, going directly with this card, the Hierophant, going directly into places of meditation, really looking deep within. So yeah, I feel like there's just going to be some fallback, or some people that don't believe in you because they don't believe in themselves, and they don't know how they could do it, so they don't think you could do it. Just keep pushing, just keep plugging along, and doing what that you need to do. So the Lover's card could be, connected to a romantic entanglement, but usually oh, here we go. True love is judgment-free. I knew there was something there, just like the Judgment card. Judgment-free. When you connect to real infinite love, you see everything through this lens instead of approaching things through fear, hate, or judgment of others. So releasing that judgment that others are placing there, cleansing your ego, and finding this pure energy, then spread it. And then into life. We've all collected life lessons and tools from our experiences. And that to me is like drawing here on this Page of Swords card again. Know that these tools are not just cognitive abilities, but also spiritual knowledge. Connect the spiritual knowledge to your physical world, bring it into your day-to-day thoughts, and turn thoughts into actions. And then we have the Mushroom as well. So a lot here with, I feel like, releasing negativity that might be holding you down. Perhaps it's not holding you down yet, and perhaps it's not preventing you from making these steps. But if you've got people in your life that are not after you, going after the things you desire, the things you want, not writing, don't write that book because you're going to fail, whatever. It may be time to step away from those people and those connections and just focus on the people in your life who are truly in love with you. And when I say truly in love, again, not romance necessarily, friends, close family members, co-workers, but people where there's an actual exchange of love and energy, and they care to see you fulfill your best desires. And then we have the Mushroom. This card is about shifting your thinking and connecting to other consciousness. Dip into the intricate system of communication available to you, represented by the spores of the mushroom. The tiger signifies confidence. You must trust in who you are in order to cross consciousness. Excuse me, I almost sneezed. Attempting to cross with fear inside you will not work. To block yourself, trust that everything will be okay in this trip of crossing. Be open to communication and receive new knowledge without judgment. So you may be looking at this reading today and saying, hey, there's a lot here about judgment, and I don't have anyone in my life who's judgmental. I only surround myself by people who we have a great positive energy flow and things are moving along fluidly. That's awesome. I do feel like this message is coming up, repeating itself so strongly here that even if you're in a place right now where things are going great, it does feel like you're going to be coming up against people. I'd say this is probably going to be something going on over the next 3 to 7 weeks is what I'm feeling. 3 to 7 weeks where you're going to have people who are just trying to keep you down here on earth with them instead of letting you soar above. And it's not because of you, because they don't like you, because they don't trust in you, but they don't trust in themselves, and they equate themselves to everyone else, and so they're going to try to bring you down to what they consider to be their level, keep you still down here. So this is the last deck I use, Visionary cards. I need to be better about remembering to share what cards come up. But yes, there was a lot here about judgment, releasing expectations. You do have knowledge and experience behind you. You have other people with knowledge and experience behind them, but you need to be able to release some of those expectations in order to receive the goodness that is coming your way. So that has been your general message from Spirit. Feels like something good coming your way, some positive changes in your life if you can release kind of the expectations of others and just have that trust within yourself. So I hope you're having a beautiful day, and thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Okay, bye, sweetie.